Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the Software Services channel. Friends, hope you are doing good. So let us discuss something useful today. So we are in this, basics of cloud computing course. So if you are coming new to this video, we already discussed these topics, traditional computing concepts in the last class. So in today's session, we'll discuss cloud computing concepts. Okay. So in the last class, we studied what is traditional computing and what are its characteristics. And in today's session, we will discuss what is cloud computing and what is its characteristics. Okay, friends? Yeah. So let us jump into the topic. So these are all we discussed in the earlier class, and today we'll concentrate on the main topic, cloud computing concepts. Okay, so what is computing concepts, right? What is cloud computing? So as discussed earlier, in the traditional computing, all the infrastructure, IT infrastructure in the sense, the physical servers, hard disks, RAMs, CPUs, operating system, runtime, all the needed software and hardware is purchased by the company, and the company will assemble all those things in a separate building called a data center, and it is also called as enclave. Okay, that is a quick review of traditional computing. But in cloud computing, what will happens, right? So in the cloud computing, all the IT infrastructure is not going to purchase by the company. Okay, the company simply leases all these IT infrastructure. Okay, now the question is, so who will maintain those IT infrastructure? Okay, the company don't have its own data centers. Even though the company don't have any data center of its own, even though the company cannot buy all the IT infrastructure needed to run their websites or applications, in today's, so there is a smart choice called cloud computing, in which a company can lease the servers, lease the storage, lease the CPU, RAM, everything. Okay, so to run their applications. Okay, so that is what mentioned here in start. So you please note these slides. Uh, I'm placing some text. So which that is for a reference purpose for sake of your uh, notes. Okay. But I'm not reading these lines. Okay. So, but I am only mentioning these text for your reference for further study at your end. So, but I am explaining in my own words with my own knowledge the essence, the extract, the crux of the concepts. Okay. So here the takeaway is, who is going to maintain that IT infrastructure, in the sense some third party provider will maintain that IT infrastructure. Now the company's job is just simply uh, use their their means the third party uh, person IT infrastructure by paying the amount. Okay, so a third party provider, I need some 10 CPUs, 50 GB of RAM, and 1 TB of hard disk to run my application. So you please give me for 1 month. So I will pay for you. This is the deal. Okay. So now the third party IT infrastructure provider, that is technically called CSP. Okay. Cloud service provider. These they are called cloud service provider. Okay. They what these people will do is okay. So you will pay some $100 for 1 month. I will lease out my infrastructure which is running in my data center. So after 1 month, so that um, that needs to be renewal. So some the lease should be renewed. Okay. So from the next month also I need all your resources. I will pay again. Okay, like that. But this company will never own the third party IT infrastructure. The company, some ABC company, okay, that ABC company or XYZ, some company uh, is not having any ownership of their data centers. Okay, the ownership lies in the third party provider only. Okay, so this is the concept you need to remember in your minds when it comes to cloud computing. So what is computing is okay. What is cloud? Why word cloud? Okay. So you please observe the cloud in the sense it's a pool of IT infrastructure. Simple. It's a pool. Pool in the sense collection of all the essential IT infrastructures to run web applications. Whatever applications it may be. Okay, IT applications simply. So the pool of IT infrastructure, IT resources is called cloud. The cloud, if you see, in the sky, some group of clouds are going right. So in the cloud, generally in uh, IT field, so some group or some collection of things they refer to while drawing the network diagram. So these people will mention that, so that will go into one group collection, one cloud. Okay, so that is where the naming convention came. This jargon. Okay, this is an IT jargon. Cloud in the sense it is not a cloud which we are seeing in the sky, but it is referring to a collection of IT infrastructure, collection of IT resources. IT resources are infrastructure in the sense such as servers, storages, databases, and all the softwares and everything. Okay. So how we can access uh, these? Okay. In the next slide, I will explain. Okay. This is how the cloud computing looks like. Okay. So all the IT infrastructure, what I told, it's a collection of or group of IT resources is called cloud. Okay. Computing, the uh, infrastructure necessary for computing is all assembled in one place. Okay, in different data centers. So which is not visible to us actually. So these are all very far data centers located across different countries, different zones. We'll discuss that topic. Uh, so in the next classes. So for now, you please concentrate on this. So the pool, the group, or the collection, whatever term you like, you can use. The collection of all the IT infrastructure is called cloud, and all these things are there for lease. Okay, these are all the end users. The company can lease these uh, IT resources for running their workloads. Okay. So how the end users can use this one, or the company can use this suite of IT resources, in the sense through the internet only. Okay, so we can use the internet to connect to the different cloud service providers, and we can deploy our applications on top of their IT infrastructure, and our end users in the sense customers can uh, access the websites or web applications and all the IT applications uh, which is deployed on the third party infrastructure provider. Okay, so now let us discuss about some key concepts here. Similarly, you know, this is a self-service, friends. Okay, so the users can provision, the necessary IT resources. Okay, so if I want 50 GB, I can log into that CSP, cloud service provider website, and I can ask, I can um, lease out the needed capacity of the RAM, CPU, database, storage, and all. Okay, so and it is a broad network access, in the sense. So in wherever you have internet, so there you can connect to the cloud. Okay, so it's a very big. So across globe, the access is there. Okay, and resource pooling, in the sense, uh, you can request any kind of resources you need to run your workload, and also you can dynamically assign as per the demand. For example, that is technically called, the elasticity. Here I mentioned. So, you can request a group of IT resources. That means servers needed, memory needed, needed storages, databases to run your workload. That is called pooling, and it can be dynamically assigned. Okay, and the elasticity, in the sense, today I have some 500 customers coming and browsing my website. But so on the other day, maybe on the Saturday, the 2000 customers will come and hitting my website. Then definitely my server memory CPU needs to be increased. So in case of traditional computing, we need to procure, uh, we need to upgrade the RAM physically. But in the cloud, we don't need to do all those things. So, we can scale up and scale down all the IT resources as per the demand. That is called the concept of elasticity. Okay, and the measured service. So the measured service, in the sense, whatever IT resources, the needed CPUs, storage, memory, RAM, database, we are leasing. So the time of that lease will be billed. Okay, so this much of time you used the CPUs, this much of time you used the storage and the RAM. So for different services, the cloud service provider will charge uh, accordingly.